Unit 27, My Last Weekend.
A trip. A trip.
Walk along. Walk along.
Seashore. Seashore.
Restaurant. Restaurant.
Delicious. Delicious.
Expensive. Expensive.
Take a nap. Take a nap.
Hotel. Hotel.
Sightseeing. Sightseeing.
Nerong Harbour. Nerong Harbour.
Document. Document.
Statue. Statue. Ship. Ship.
Bogdang Pier. Bogdang Pier. Wenhu Walking Street. Wenhu Walking Street.
Jukthan School. Jukthan School.
Listen and repeat these sentences. Yesterday was Sunday.
Last Sunday was the 19th of May. The weather was nice. It was sunny and windy. The sea was clean and clear. The air was fresh. I was not in Ho Chi Minh City. The weather wasn't very nice. He was a teacher in Duxhan School. He was a worker in Saigon. I and my family were on a beach in Vung Tau. I and my siblings were very excited about this holiday. There were many people on the beach. There were some restaurants near the beach. They were interested in playing on the beach. We were all so tired. There were 4 people on the trip. My younger brother and sister weren't happy. Listen to the dialogue.
Oh, what a nice photo. Where is it?
It's Nyarong Harbor. We were there last Sunday.
That was nice. How many people were there in your trip?
There were 7 people, my grandparents, my parents, my older brother, my younger brother and me.
How did you go there?
We went there by car.
How was the weather there on that day?
It was not sunny but windy. It was cool.
Was you and your siblings happy?
Of course, we were all excited about that trip.
What was there in Nerong Harbor?
Nyarong Harbor is a part of Ho Chi Minh's museum. There are many documents and photos of Uncle Ho when he was young. Some of the photos are about the time when he was a teacher in Ducton School, some of them are about when he was a worker in Saigon and the others are about the time when he was abroad. There is also the ship that Uncle Ho worked there on his trip to France. I read the document and listen to the stories about each photo. I like history. We study much about Uncle Ho's life from reading books at school, but on that day, I learned much more about him during the trip.
Were you there all day?
No, we were there at about 12 o'clock. We had lunch in a restaurant on Bok Dang Pier then relaxed in a cafe next to the restaurant. In the afternoon, we went sightseeing around Wenhu Walking Street. We went home late afternoon. That was one of the most interesting days I've had.
That was very interesting. I like history too. I want to visit Nyarong Harbor someday.
Play, played. Relax, relaxed. Stay, stayed. Enjoy, enjoyed. Watch, watched. Listen, listened. Learn, learned. Plant, planted. Stop, stopped. Work, worked.
Go, went. Tell, told. See, saw. Take, took. Swim, swam. Have, had. Read, read. Drive, drove. Be, was. Were. Do, did. How did you go there?
We went there by car.
What did people do on the beach?
They played and relaxed.
Where did you have lunch?
We had lunch in a restaurant near the beach.
Listen to Tan's paragraph.
Hello, my name is Tan. I'm 9 years old. I live in the biggest city in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Today I'm going to talk about my last weekend. Yesterday was Sunday. I was not in Ho Chi Minh City. I and my family were on a beach in Vung Tau. I and my siblings were very excited about this holiday. We went there by car. In the morning, the weather was nice. It was sunny and windy. The sea was clean and clear, the air was fresh. There were many people on the beach. They played, relaxed happily. I saw some people walking along the seashore, taking photos. Some girls sat on the beach, making beautiful sandcastles. We swam and played on the beach all the morning. We took many photos also. There were some restaurants near the beach. When we were all hungry, we had lunch in one of these restaurants. The food was fresh, delicious but not very expensive. When everyone was full, we were sleepy and took a nap in the hotel. In the afternoon, the weather wasn't very nice, it was a little rainy. We stayed at the hotel and played chess. My younger brother and sister weren't happy because they were interested in playing on the beach. When it stopped raining, my father drove us to go sightseeing along the beach. We came back the city at about 7 p.m. We were all so tired that went to bed early.
Answer the questions.
Number 1. Where does Than live? Number 2. What day was yesterday? Number 3. Where were Than's family yesterday? Number 4. Were they very excited about the holiday? Number 5. How did they go there? Number 6. How was the weather in Vung Tau yesterday? Number 7. How was the sea and the air? Number 8. Were there many people on the beach? Number 9. What did people do on the beach? Number 10. How long did Than's family swim and play on the beach? Number 11. Did they take many photos on the beach? Number 12. Were there any restaurants near the beach? Number 13. How was the food? Number 14. What did they do after lunch? Number 15. How was the weather in the afternoon? Number 16. What did they do in the afternoon? Number 17. Were the children happy when it was rainy? Number 18. What did they do when it stopped raining? Number 19. What time did they come back to the city? Number 20. Were they very tired? Listen to Hoang's paragraph.
Hello, my name is Hoang. I'm 10 years old. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Today, I'm going to tell you about my last weekend. Last Sunday was the 19th of May. It's Uncle Ho's birthday. My parents took us to Narong Harbor. We were very excited about the trip. There were 4 people on the trip. The weather was fine. It was not very sunny but windy, so we felt cool and cheerful. Narong Harbor is a part of Ho Chi Minh's museum. There are many documents and photos of Uncle Ho when he was young. Some of the photos are about Uncle Ho's childhood, some of them are about the time when he was a teacher in Duc Tan H school, some of them are about when he was a worker in Saigon, and the others are about the time when he was abroad. My mother told us the stories and the meanings of each photo. I like history. I study much about Uncle Ho's life from reading books at school, but on that day, I learned much more about him by looking the photos, the documents, and listening to stories during the trip. We also enjoyed the scenery in Narong Harbor. It is beside the river. We watched the peaceful river flowing to the sea. They planted many trees and beautiful flowers around the harbor. We took many photos. I had a photo under Teacher Wen Tat Tan's statue. It's my favorite photo. After visiting and taking many photos around it, we had lunch in a restaurant and relaxed in a cafe near Bach Dong Pier. After that, we went sightseeing around Wen Hu Walking Street. We went home late afternoon. That was one of the most interesting days I've had.
Answer the questions.
Number 1. What was the date last Sunday? Number 2. Where were Hoang's family on that day? Number 3. How many people were there on the trip? Number 4. How was the weather? Number 5. Narong Harbor is one of the parts of Ho Chi Minh's museum, right? Number 6. What was there in Narong Harbor? Number 7. What did Hoang's mother tell him? Number 8. What did Hoang learn during the trip? Number 9. Did they enjoy the scenery in Narong Harbor? Number 10. Are there many trees and flowers around Narong Harbor? Number 11. What did they do under Teacher Nguyen Tat Than's statue? Number 12. Where did they have lunch and relax? Number 13. What did they do in the afternoon? Number 14. Did they have an interesting day? Write about your last weekend using prompting questions. 1. Where were you last Sunday? 2. How many people were there on your trip? 3. How did you go there? 4. Where did you stay? 5. How was the weather on that day? 6. What was there in the place? 7. What did the people do there? 8. Where did you have lunch? 9. What do you do in the afternoon? 10. What time did you go home? 11. Did you enjoy the trip?